We are back. My first guest tonight is a writer, director, and Academy Award-nominated actor who you know from such films as A Bronx Tale and The Usual Suspects. His latest movie, Poolhall Junkies, opens tomorrow. Let's take a look.
This is our night, Johnny. This is our night. I could feel it. I mean, you got them animals in there eating out of the palm of your hand. You beat them, you take their money, you call them names to their faces, and they love you. I don't know how you do it. I never said anything like it. I mean, beating a man out of his money, that's easy. Anybody can do that. But beating a man out of his money and making him like it, that's an art.
Please welcome Chazz, Palminteri. I was enjoying that clip. Usually when I laugh at a man in the men's room, I get the crap kicked out of me. But you got away with it. That's good. You know, I was talking about your name up front, and I know we've discussed, but Chazz is such a cool name.
It's Chazz. That's it, Chazz.
Just Chazz.
Chazz. Well,
do you do this whenever you say your name? Chazz.
When people say my name, they go Chazz, like that, with two Z's.
Everyone does it. Chazz.
Chazz. Well, I have my family. My daughter, I just had a baby girl about not too long ago.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. And so we were...
So her name is Chazz also?
No, she's not. I was stuck between two names. We had two names. I've always loved these two names. One was Gabriella, and the other was Delilah. I've always loved this name, Delilah. I said, I don't hear that name too often. So we have the baby, we're in the hospital, and finally one day goes by, because I keep telling the doctors, I'm stuck between Gabriella and Delilah. They said, now it's 3 days, we got to take the baby home. They said, look, you cannot take a baby home without a name. You got to give a baby a name. So I said, just give us a few more hours. So I run home, I get on the internet, I figured, let me look up the words and see what they mean, because I'm like that, right?
Sure.
So I look up the words Gabriella, and it means first child of God, a child of the saints, of all these beautiful things. Then I look up the word Delilah, right? And it means hua, Bhutan, slut.
Wait a minute.
I said, wait a second.
Wait, can you just say whore again for me? I love the way it has 5 syllables in it, the way you say it. Hua.
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 I called my wife immediately. I said, forget Delilah, it's out. Gabriella, now I have a daughter, Gabriella. So that's such
a nice...
And my son...
What's your son's name?
My son's name is Dante. My son is Dante.
That's a cool name.
That's a cool name, right? He's 7 years old, going on like 25. We go to...
First of all, what's he look like? Does he look like you, Dante?
Well, no, he's very, very handsome. I mean, he's drop-dead gorgeous. He's, you know, my wife is beautiful, so my wife, like, softened me up. I got those hard-to-see features, so she, like, kind of, like, cut me down a little bit and made it look very... He's a beautiful-looking kid, but the thing about this kid, he's a ladies' man. 7 years old, we go to a restaurant, right? The waitress comes over, and she goes, and what would you like, little boy? He looks at her and says, you have beautiful eyes. She backed him up. I'm telling you. He was like, you should have seen her. She flooded. 7-year-old kid. So now, but the problem is my wife looks at me and goes, where's he learning this stuff? I said, it's not me.
Yeah. It had nothing to do with this.
Nothing to do with this, right.
He sounds like a very cool kid. Is he smoking already?
No,
is he like, I like your style?
He's like, you know,
little bubblegum cigarette, maybe?
It was funny. He was talking to his friend, and I had to get on a plane because I was doing a movie, and I was leaving for a film, and I hear the kid there talking, and I'm listening to him, and he goes, well, where does your daddy going? And he goes, my dad, he's got to go be Chazz Palminteri again. Swear to God. This is
wow, he's like a man of the world. Yeah. He's already jaded about the business.
He's already jaded. He's got to go be Chazz Palminteri.
He's got some stuff to do. I don't worry about it. I have my ladies.
That's right. To him.
My women, he's like Sinatra walking around.
That's my boy.
You're in this movie. Let's talk about this movie for a second. You're in this movie with Allison Eastwood.
Yes.
This is Clint Eastwood's daughter.
Yes.
And you're in the movie with her. She's one of the co-stars of the movie, and she's also in Playboy this month. And it might be a little tempting to check out the magazine if you know Allison Eastwood and you're working with her. Did you do that, or did you resist the temptation?
I checked it out immediately.
Yeah, okay.
Immediately.
Okay, well,
what, are you kidding or what? Conan, come on.
Yeah.
That's like having a friend of yours, all of a sudden she's in Playboy. I got to check this out.
Yeah.
Right?
So you borrowed your son's copy.
Right.
Dante, do you mind? Huh? Yeah, knock yourself out, Dad. I gotta go.
I said, Dante, he goes, Dad, what are you looking at, Playboy? I saw already. She's pretty good. No, I looked at it, I says, my God. Because, you know, they do amazing things when they, I mean, don't get me wrong, the girl is a beautiful girl, but when you see her in Playboy, I'm like, oh, my God. I mean, it's amazing what these models look like from when they walk. Listen, I was dating a model when I was, long time ago, honey, I got to say that to my wife so she hears me. When I was about 24 years old, I was dating this model. She told me she was a model. I mean, she was like 6 feet tall, a little gangly. I mean, pretty, but not...
It sounds like me in a wig.
Hi, Chazz. Not anything like drop-dead gorgeous, but so after about 3 weeks of being with her, and finally, I saw her book laying around, her model book. And I said, can I look at that? She goes, yeah, Chazz, go ahead. And I'm turning the pages, and I'm going, I'm sleeping with this? You got to be kidding me.
Well, because they airbrush, they can lengthen the they can do all kinds of...
No, she was drop-dead gorgeous, and I couldn't get over it. I said, wow, it's amazing what they look like when they're walking in the street and then when they walk down the runway.
Right.
It's fascinating.
So you just grabbed the book and took it and walked
I said, I kind of borrowed the book for a little while. My son is using it now.
He's taking the photos now.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, the movie is about pool hall hustlers, and you grew up in kind of, you know, a tough environment. I'm wondering,
I grew up in the Bronx, New York.
In the Bronx. Did you learn any of these, like, hustling techniques?
Well, you know, I mean, hustles are like, there's like simple hustles. Like a hustle would be, I could look at you and, I could say, all right, I bet $20 I could tell you where you got your watch.
$20. Okay, I'd take
$20, that. I could tell you where you got that watch.
All right.
You want to make a bet?
Yeah.
All right, right? We're all witnesses. You owe me $20. You know where you got your watch?
Where?
On your wrist. Give me the $20. That's a simple hustle.
Well, I got one for you now. I don't
It's a simple hustle.
I never carry money on the air. That's the word. That's my hustle. I got nothing on me.
I want my $20.
Come and get it.
I want my $20.
I got nothing. No, Jeff, do you have money on you? My producer will pay you.
No, that's all right.
No, I want him to lose $20. I'm not going to pay him back. Pay him up, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that. It's pretty sweet.
Hey.
Nice.
That's a hustle.
I think I win in this. I didn't lose any money. And I got a good segment out of it. Poolhall Junkies opens tomorrow, and on Tuesday night, Chazz is hosting a Fat Tuesday gala for Cooley's Anemia, at Tavern on the Green in New York City.
Absolutely.
Hey, thank you. It's always great when you're here. Always good to have you. Chazz Palminteri, Ali G coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. That was great. It's always...